8 profitable social media business ideas in 2021. I'll go through each of them in detail while sharing some advice along the way. Many of these are income streams for me, so I'll share everything you need to know. Let's do it. I'm Phil Pallen, a brand strategist. Welcome to my channel where I share practical advice to build your brand. Today I'm in Istanbul, Turkey, and I'm excited for this video. I think there's tremendous potential to build a growing and a thriving business online in 2021 and beyond, especially after a year where many of us stayed home. Working remotely is widely accepted, and opportunities can be seized more based on skill and specialization and less on your geographical location. This is exciting. A quick background on me. For the last decade, I've been working as a brand strategist. I'm Canadian, but I've been based in the US for many years. I've lived in LA working with personal brands, and in 2017, I became completely remote. My team members are all over the world. We work completely online, and I travel the world while also fulfilling my work duties, of course. I'm not on vacation all the time, contrary to what some people believe. Now, many of the online business ideas I'm about to share have been or continue to be income streams for me, so let's get right to it. Idea number 1. Graphic design. This is how I started. Here's a photo of me from my first branding photo shoot in my first year of business in LA, which was largely focused on graphic and logo design, really before social media was incredibly popular. And while today I'm not physically designing logos anymore, I've got several designers that execute on those tasks for me, I'm still designing every day, and a lot of times for websites and for social media feeds. Graphic design remains a significant source of income for me within my business. And best of all, I did not go to university for this. I went to university, but graphic design for me is something entirely self-taught. It was an interest of mine at first, and using resources online like YouTube videos like you're doing right now, I learned how to do this and constantly kept myself busy with smaller projects to perfect my craft. And eventually it became a career. My company was just me in the beginning. Now, obviously, it's grown. Design skills are hugely beneficial, and a deep understanding of how to navigate Adobe's Creative Suite, so Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and more. I can't stress enough that there will always be work in graphic design, particularly online and in social media. That said, it's important that you are always building and improving your portfolio. You are only as good as your portfolio online. And as someone who hires graphic designers often, I can tell in a matter of seconds how experienced someone is with a quick glance at their portfolio. And as a graphic designer, you're building a portfolio that's strong enough to convey a through line, a similar quality or style in all of the work that you do that distinguishes you, it distinguishes it as yours. You'll be hired when someone is confident that you can deliver what you've proven to deliver for other clients in the past. That's your portfolio. And this advice applies to anything creative, photography, websites, and more. Speaking of websites, let's move on to idea number 2, website development. Talk about another perpetually in-demand industry. In 2021, every business needs a website because prospective customers are going online to get information. They're deciding where they're going to eat, where to buy an engagement ring, where to shop for insurance. You get the picture. Web design and development are valuable skill sets, and best of all, you can learn online and you can learn for free or nearly free. Websites like Code Academy or Udemy will teach you how to code, and it's such a good investment of your time given the opportunities that exist out there. Even in my industry, which is branding, my clients needing a new website, that's more often than not what prompts a project. That's their need, and that's the need that I have to satisfy as a service provider. In projects we continue to deliver to clients today, my role is design and customize websites, and I love it. That's why I still do it. I feel like I'm always learning how to improve my skills, and I'm a big fan of website builders like Squarespace. That's something I talk often about on this channel. So one of the next best places for you to go if you're interested in learning how to customize Squarespace sites, you have to check out my friend Becca's channel, Inside the Square. She posts weekly free Squarespace CSS tutorials, and they're amazing. She'll teach you how to take a Squarespace website and make it look like something totally unique instead of it looking like a template. I told you that I would have solid recommendations along the way. I'm going to link to her channel below. Let's keep going. Idea number 3, social media marketing. This should come as no surprise in a video about business ideas online in 2021, but let's take this a step further. Becoming a specialist in a particular focus or platform. It's not enough to just be good at social media or to give general advice. If you want this to become a business, you need to focus. Focus. You need proof, first of all, in your own platforms that you're strategic. You need to share often when your clients have wins or people succeeding using your strategies with your guidance. The best example that I can think of right now is my dear friend Andrea Mora, a viral marketer. She's helped me in a huge way. Her bio is so good. It says, turning business owners and educators into influencers. And she lists examples of the types of well-known clients that she's helping. It's a very specific focus. Get specific in 2021 on how you can help your clients and also have proof within your own content that you are, in fact, good at social media. Check out Andrea. I'll link to her below as well. Next idea. Idea number 4. Email marketing. Now, I know it isn't as sexy, but it sells. I talk a lot about email marketing on my YouTube channel, and I stand by the claim today that it's the #1 way that I drive sales within my business. Better than Instagram. I can think of so many ways money can be made from email marketing. We'll go through a few. Helping business owners understand it and keep up with sending emails on platforms like MailChimp or my personal favorite, ConvertKit. I've linked to that below as well. Also, starting your own email newsletter, which could be free. One of my favorite free newsletters is called Mr. Spoils, a lifestyle newsletter with great curated photos, travel recommendations, and products, which are usually sponsored. That's how they make money. Having a large and loyal subscriber base can be very lucrative when it comes to email. This is a simple but amazing business. That's an example of a free newsletter, and a newer trend is creating paid newsletters. I don't have one of these yet, but it's something I'm definitely thinking about starting. A paid newsletter is a great way to monetize an email list, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Even for $5 or $10 a month, you can give exclusive content to your subscriber base. Works great for recipes, workouts, creative content, and more. So email marketing is not going away in 2021. It will be here in 2022, and those are just a handful of ways to create a business in this medium. Let's continue. Idea number 5, ebooks. Now, I know it sounds questionable as a business, and maybe this isn't totally connected to social media, but trust me on this one. People love useful information, and they're willing to pay for it. Ebooks can be a lucrative way of creating where there's demand. An ebook can cost anywhere from 99 cents to $20 if it's based on an actual book, and the beauty of this medium is that it doesn't cost to produce it, just like the cost of printing for a normal book. Just the time to write it, design it, and market it. And when it comes to marketing an ebook, the perfect platform for this is creating an Instagram profile with carousels, like many of my favorite creators do, and I've talked about here on YouTube before. Even if the price is lower on your ebook, you can write on a topic that's in demand, and you can make a lot of money from this. Again, I know many creators who have written on niche topics like how to create electronic music, how to grow your followers on Instagram, how to create easy vegan recipes. Get creative and think about a topic that you absolutely love, something you're knowledgeable and passionate about. That is a great topic for an ebook. Next, idea number 6, course creation. This was my 2020 stuck-at-home project. Instead of traveling as I normally do, I created 3 online courses for the first time. And as a creator with an existing audience, this turned out to be a fantastic way for me to offer my audience something new of value. It's not something I necessarily recommend if you don't yet have an audience. It's not impossible to build an audience with an online course, but it's a little more difficult. Before creating courses, I relied on sharing information one-on-one, which is not that efficient, right? I took 3 topics that I often teach: content marketing, Instagram, and email marketing, and consolidated all of my ideas into 3 simple courses. People find them here on YouTube, in my email newsletter, or on my Instagram. And as a creator, I feel like these courses are the gift that keep on giving even years later. I enjoyed the process of creating the courses, and I love having an efficient way to teach. I won't spend any more time on this one. If you watch YouTube videos a lot, you know that people are always trying to sell you courses, so I think you get the picture. Let's keep going. Idea number 7, online coaching. Call it online coaching or programs. This exists in many different forms, and believe it or not, even though I've had an online business for many years, this is actually a newer offering, an income stream for me. People love accountability. We as humans need it, and I found that group coaching is a very good way to create an atmosphere that fosters learning and collaboration. My audience is made up of business owners and busy entrepreneurs, and it's amazing what magic can happen when you combine people from different industries in one place. They're at a similar place in their business, helping each other. Our group coaching program is offered to clients we've branded and built websites for only, so it creates a like-minded group. After we finish branding projects, we support them in this stage of promoting their brands and building their online presence, including social media, blogging, sales, affiliate marketing, and the list goes on. I found the more specific you're offering, the more likely it is to resonate with your ideal audience. Online coaching and programs don't just apply for typical industries as well. I've seen all kinds of creative mentorship programs like for magic, fitness, and really the list goes on. It's so many possibilities. Let's move on to our final example, and one more that has grown in 2021 for me. In fact, it didn't even really exist in 2020. That's idea number 8, sponsored content creation. I started YouTube a year and a half ago, kept consistent with my videos, and I've also grown consistently on Instagram as a result. This year, I found that brands started to reach out to me and offer me money for reviews, mentions, and other forms of collaboration. Of course, I don't just do sponsored content, like this video is not sponsored. If I just do sponsored content, then it turns off viewers and subscribers, but I do weave it into my publishing schedule, and I make even sponsored posts valuable. It took me about a year of posting consistently on YouTube before brands started reaching out. Now, I make a decent amount of money from sponsored content on YouTube, Instagram, and by email. If you don't have an audience yet, this vertical likely isn't something you can monetize right away, but identify what you're passionate about, enjoy the process of creating, and be consistent. Those are the characteristics that will set you up for success if you want to be a content creator and get paid for it too. So there you go, 8 profitable social media business ideas in 2021. If you've got any other lingering questions, comment below. Let's keep the conversation going on down there. I respond to those personally. And if you're just starting out, you might think about checking out my free branding checklist for new businesses linked below. This PDF is really handy to make sure you're not forgetting anything along the way. And be sure to check out the links in the description below. I've included examples and people that I mentioned in this video, so you can go check them out. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That helps other people discover these videos, which we work very hard to create for you. And subscribe for more of my videos here on YouTube on branding, positioning, building, and promoting your brand. Next, I'm sharing through a few videos that I think you're going to be interested in. I'm Phil Pallen. Thanks for watching, and those videos are coming up next.